It was confirmed earlier today. Ten Hag has been sacked. The most important question is, who is the next United manager? And if this is the first time you're watching, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the post notification bell. And if you've watched me before and you haven't hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit the subscribe button and help us grow, because that is very important for the growth of this channel. Without further ado, let's get right into this video. Erik Ten Hag has come under a lot of criticisms since last season. Even when Ronaldo was there, this man was still under scrutiny, always being chastised by the United fans and by football pundits, including myself. And it's been a bad dent on his coaching career. But let me tell you this coach has been given enough time. This is going to be a big blow for me. If United actually get the coach I think they are actually chasing and ready to pay, that is the release clause. We're going to give you reasons why Ten Hag needed to be sacked. So before that, Erik Ten Hag has managed 128 games for United. 128. Out of this 128, he has won 72, lost 36, and won 2 trophies. Is it that bad? United, let me know in the comment section if you think this is a bad statistics. He's played 128 games, 72 wins, 36 losses, and 2 trophies. It's not that bad when you compare to Mikel Arteta, who only has an FA Cup, in his cabinet after all the money he spent. So the SG that United has had under Erik Ten Hag has been terrible, has been horrendous. Look, so according to that is XG philosophy, Manchester City has had plus 116.54 XG expected goals. Arsenal has had 98.36 XG expected goals. Liverpool has had 88.06 XG. Tottenham has had 25.84 XG. Chelsea 24.1 XG. United minus 3.6. Listen, with these stats, Erik Ten Hag definitely had to be sacked, and I don't see why the board will still keep him around for this long, because he's not up to the task. He's just not up to that level that United needs to actually stay in the Premier, to stay in the top flight. So the news we all been waiting for is who is the next manager for United. There are about 3 prospects who Man United are looking at now, and one is Julian Nagelsmann. The second person is Thomas Frank, and the next person is Ruben Amorim. These are top coaches. If they should get any of these coaches, United are going to start to rebuild, and they are going to get a trasher, especially those old players. They are going to get all of them out, like old players like John Evans, Christian Eriksen definitely will be out, and then Lindelof, all of them will be out of the door. And I think these managers need to come in and then make their statement about the kind of players that they want, because United are just buying. They are not actually planning on their purchases. I see you buy a 22-year-old striker, and you go and buy another 20-year-old. What are you trying to accomplish? Who are you going to play? Are you going to just be trying them? Because you have Zeski, you have that is Højlund, who is going to be your number 9. They are all young. They all have to learn and develop. So why do you get these 2 players in your team when you know you cannot be having 2 amateurs in your team? Sources have it that United are working on a deal to approach Ruben Amorim as head coach, and they are willing to pay that is a 10 million release clause, and are in talks with Sporting CP. So let's see what comes out in this couple of days. The match against Chelsea is going to be fun, because we're going to see what Van Nistelrooy can do. So this is the update I have on the Manchester United head coach position. If you have not yet subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the post notification bell, because as soon as you have any info on who the next Manchester United coach is, you will be the first person to be notified. This is the Done of Soccer, and we out.
It's fantasy hero